God damn.
What? What happened? Don't go behind the tree. I can't catch you. What happened?
No, I got stuck in the nose. I gotta fix it though.
What happened? Where you going? There's no time for a sauna. Lemuria?
Lumera.
No, it's
It's something.
Lemuria.
Sure. I'm watching for snakes.
There's nothing in here. Yeah, so this is the outside. There's a few solar panels up there on the roof. It looks like someone completed a lot of work. What about that black one?
I don't know, but I'm moving. Black and big is not my forte.
So there's an awesome bottle wall here. And it looks like everything's like handmade craftsman style. A lot of the framing's exposed in the house. Like all the screws are exposed. There's not like a lot of putty all over the place and people worried about
It's great.
finish work. It's just like
I really like it.
It seems like it's really simple, but when it's finished, it looks very clean. It's nice. So that was probably the thing I was most surprised about, that there wasn't a bunch of flashy trim all over the place. Not to be confused with the flashing, which there is metal flashing all over the place. So this is a little entryway. You go in through this door.
Hot.
And
A little better.
And let's turn around this way and take a look here. Oh yeah, she'll shut me in here. Val, open the door so it doesn't. Val, open the door so it doesn't echo. It's not funny because someone has to clean that up now. Okay.
I will.
Yeah, oh, it's clean. So you can see the cool bottle wall action going on, and like I said, all the framing is pretty much the door jamb, and then all these doors are handmade. See, there's like a.
Oh, see now the door needs to be open. There's a breeze.
Yeah, there's a breeze, but is the breeze pulling the hot air out of the greenhouse, or is it pulling it out of the house? The doors are all like handmade, and looks like maybe like a 5/8 plywood or something in the middle, like a CDX or something, and then everything's just screwed to that. So that's pretty awesome. Someone spent a lot of time because there's a lot of doors in here. Just LED fixtures all over this place, or just light fixtures with LED bulbs, and I think that it's all 24 volt DC for the lights in the fridge. Could be mistaken. I think that's the way it's set up. So we go through another one of these cool door jams, and another one of these cool doors, these craftsman style doors. And another awesome bottle wall right here. You can see there's some aloe down here. I think there's some kale growing. You can grow your own Christmas trees indoor, whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Great idea, right? So there's like a little, it's got the pump for all the gray water system and the filter. You see that? Diaphragm pump. And there's a bunch of spiders in there, so I'm going to shut that.
I'm out.
Valve's out. Why, is it hot?
Yep.
So yeah, here's the planter. There's two big windows in it. They're down low. And then the sky vents. I'm not sure what they technically call these. But you can see there's two ropes and they're counterweighted. And so I think the idea is that in the summer you want to cool the house with convection by heating up the air in here, which is probably why we want those doors shut, not open. Even though you get cross breeze in here, that's not going to help the house. You want this to heat up a little bit, and you want that air to shoot up through those vents and pull in fresh air, the only place that air is coming in through the house. But I opened this window because I'm going to be out here, and it was definitely hot. Let's go inside the living room where Val is now. And I'll put the camera on her while I adjust it.
Sometimes,
It's
if you
dark.
sit just right, like directly in front of this cooling tube, you occasionally get like an AC breeze, but no longer than a minute. And they come every about 2 or 3 hours.
I don't think that's entirely accurate in
With
her
my
description.
house, there'll be about 15 of those tubes.
This whole wall's in
Yeah, it'll be
cooling
all
tubes
a
for Val.
cooling wall tube. Whoa.
She works in an office that's like 53 degrees.
That is not my fault.
So she's not really acclimated to anything warmer than 73.
And 73 is still pushing it.
73. This is nice in here though. And this
Better
is
than out there.
it's in Taos. It's the end of summer. I'm sure everything's warm now. At the beginning of summer it probably would have been a lot cooler.
And we live in Washington, so it's not going to be this
Yeah,
hot
we live in Washington.
for this long.
But as you can see, a nice room area, living room, great room, whatever you want to call it. And then there is the kitchen. Is there anything special about this room over here that you want to...
The kitchen or this room?
The room you're sitting in.
I don't know what you want me to say. I like, in the kitchen I really like the tile. It's
Yeah.
nice.
You like the tile floors in here?
Yes, tile floor. It keeps
Tile
it
floor's
cool.
Tile floors are nice. And there's a little nook in the corner over here. A little,
It's
like a
for
little
hula
ledge.
hoops. Hula
Yeah, you
hoops.
can store hula hoops on there. But you can see once again that all the trim, everything is just really, like here's the framing members, and then here's just some trim work, and the windows sandwiched in there. Very simple, very
Which
nice.
I am into.
Val is all about the simple.
Yep.
And even as far as the beam up here that everything's sitting on, it's just a bunch of like 2x12s just nailed together to make one large beam. Hey, I'm all about that if it works, and it seems to work because the structure's still here. Well, let's talk about
I
Val's.
would relocate the TV so you don't get the glare off the windows.
Well,
It's
you could
rather
put
hot.
shades because you
Right.
wouldn't want the sun in here
Yeah.
in the summer. But yeah, in the winter you'd get the glare even more. But let's talk about Val's cool favorite
Feature.
part of the Earthship, which is the cooling tube.
It's not in the. Oh yeah, it is.
It's not what?
It's in the camera.
What
Sorry,
about me? Am I in the camera?
Yeah.
Okay,
you're
perfect.
good.
So you can see, it's pretty much just a culvert. That's.
Show me you can see the other side.
Oh, we'll look at the other side.
No, I mean through the. You could.
Oh, we're gonna crawl through it.
Ooh.
But it's pretty much just a culvert. It looks like maybe like some 2x6s or something in the wall. And another one of those homemade doors.
Simple.
Simple. We like simple. Awesome. But yeah, let's take a look inside and see the other side. Oh, there it is. There it is on the other side.
Can you see it?
Yep.
It's my favorite feature.
It's Val's
The whole
favorite feature
place.
of the whole place. So you can see there's a lot of nice tile around the base. And they're like countersunk in with the wall, so that's really awesome. And the
I
kitchen.
like the yellow. The yellow's my favorite.
Val likes all the yellow. That's her favorite.
Yellow and blue.
The yellow and blue.
Not the green so much, but that's okay.
Yeah, okay. It's a nice room. It's a big room. It feels really... Living in the bus, we came in here and it was...
Too big.
Well, I think we could adjust rather comfortably.
It's a lot of cleaning.
There's a lot more cleaning.
Yeah.
But with this design, we could just hose it down.
Okay.
Just hose it out.
Sounds good to me.
Somebody comes over and they spill their Capri Sun.
Are you talking about my family?
Hose it out.
Are you throwing my family under the bus?
No one's talking about anyone's family. Okay, back to the kitchen. Let's go take a look at this. This is like a small gray water planter. I don't know if it's connected to the other ones. We didn't really get that much of a rundown on the entire system that was complex. It was kind of
She had no idea.
Thanks for throwing someone under the bus.
They don't know her name. She literally said,
Shh,
I
let's
know
say-
nothing about the
She didn't
system.
say that. She knows very little. There's a difference.
Okay, Bryce
Okay.
is so kind.
So, it looks like there's like a little catch sock in here for materials that would go into the gray water. I'm not sure. Sometimes it like pumps and throbs, but it's not some copper. I'm not exactly sure how this whole thing works. You should probably read the book. We're back in the kitchen. We brought our Vitamix and our juicer, and there's tons of cabinet space in here.
Should I be getting inside the cabinet? thing.
No, I don't think so. Well, you can see up here that these are, plywood back. Someone made all these cabinets, just like the doors. Somebody that's very skilled. These little brad nails.
You're very skilled.
Well, thank you.
You can do that.
Thank you. Just a faucet, a sink, and then I think because there's like a ton of tile and rock already in the house, you might want something different for a countertop instead of like a concrete countertop. So these big wooden slabs. That's nice. We found that this is gas, probably propane, and there's a lot of storage. Definitely a lot of storage. There's a nice little copper touch under here. This piece of copper with a bunch of really nice screws. And someone's really meticulous about the spacing in between the screws and everything. And of course there's no screws there. Even the brad nails.
Who drinks Splenda?
Yeah, someone came in Earthship.
Come to an Earthship and drink Splenda?
What is that about? Well, I'm sure some people enjoy it. So there's another little nook over here. I kind of like this crown idea where it looks like you have like an 8x, and then that looks like, that might be like a true 6x, and then a 4x, and then a 2x.
Are these folks going to know what you're talking about?
Yeah, because
okay, because I have no idea
what just like a
what
2x6.
A 2x is. Oh,
like
2x6. Okay.
And like a 2x2.
All right.
But this is a 1x2. Yeah,
Thanks for bringing it down a couple levels.
I'm trying to help everyone out, so now everyone can go make their own crown. And then look, there's just screws right in it, but it looks really clean. There's this.
Do you want to get a close up?
No, there's you can see there's screws in it. The walls are all really nice and smooth. There's a little bit of hay and stuff in
Yeah,
there.
I like the walls.
This is probably the only fire danger in the whole house is these little pieces.
No,
of
they
hay.
said the walls are fireproof.
Except for the little pieces of hay.
Okay, but they're fireproof.
So there's a solar fridge. It says Sunfrost. And it looks like somebody might have left it open at one point because there's a.
That wasn't us, because that was like that when we got here. So don't be trying to blame me for that.
There's a sheet of ice in there, but it's a large fridge, especially compared to the fridge in our bus. And we brought these cucumbers from home.
Oh, and they're so good.
And the fruit Nazis in California didn't even know because we drove the back way.
Bryce was hoping we'd get stopped though.
Oh, yeah. This is the laundry room. Is that still bright enough for me to ramp it up?
It looks pretty dark.
Okay, let's ramp that thing up. Let's ramp it up. See. Oh yeah, it's a little dark. We good? Righto. Little laundry room. And this is probably like a pantry too. There's plenty of rooms for like pantry.
This has like two separate doors though. Like
two separate doors?
I didn't get that when it was lit up.
Oh yeah. There's a door here.
To block it off from.
Door here. And then they have their water control module station. I think they call it a water control module, which is pretty much just connects to the cisterns, and then it looks like they have a little gauge here that it goes into to show the level of the water in the cisterns, and which is closed, by the way. I didn't understand that. That's closed. I don't want to open it because God only knows this thing would probably spew like 1,000 gallons of water, and this thing would break off, and we lose our deposit. But the water's going through. It looks like there's just a small little pump here that pressurizes the whole system.
You think that's why the toilet doesn't flush?
It's absolutely not why the toilet doesn't flush. We're just not used to using, I think, a real toilet anymore since we've been pooping in a bucket.
Okay.
So there's two different filters, and then it looks like there's a third ceramic filter to filter drinking water, and they're separated.
Maybe you should do like a get in close with this while you're explaining it. I don't know.
We'll have a photo. I can put
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel bad like I'm not getting it.
No need to feel bad. And then out of that it comes into this pressure right here. There's a pressure tank. See the pressure tank?
Yeah, hold on.
Awesome, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Pressure tank. Okay. There's a washer dryer.
That tubing back there has nothing to do with the Earthship.
Yeah, we just stole that for Val's hula hoop.
We didn't steal it.
We turned one of those ball valves and then we just snipped it.
I said I need a new hula hoop.
It's going to be a cheap hula hoop, and they're going to wonder what happened.
That's not true. None of that is true.
Another door, but we will turn the light off so we don't kill the Earthship.
Oh Lord, one light.
I think this is kind of like the closet area in the master bedroom. Another cooling tube. We've seen that. There's Some lights up here in the ceiling. This is like your clothes storage. I've read a few things about not putting clothes directly on the wall in the damper climates.
How come? Oh, it gets wet.
Mildew, yeah. If this sweats at all, you don't.
But I really like the inside. It's cedar.
Yeah, this is a nice cedar. If
So it smells good.
built one, it'd probably be a little bit bigger, like maybe an armoire or something like that, and then you'd have doors and kind of, because
No, this is fine.
our clothes are just kind of all over the place anyways. You ready to go this
We
way?
don't have that many clothes either.
don't.
We
We're
don't
gonna go
need
this
that
way?
many.
And you can see this is...
Hold on, we're not there yet.
Oh, it's going to get really bright, I think. The master bedroom. You know, lots of natural light.
You wake up at like 6 a.m. every morning.
Oh my gosh, what is this thing, Val? Come look at this.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm out of here! I'm out of here!
What is
Jesus, I cannot sleep here. Bed.
It's not that bad. It's small. It's not even going to...
That is huge. Look at that thing. It's all standing up on freaking end. Is it a spider?
No, that's a beetle. Here, if you come hold the camera, I'll take care of it.
Is it gonna bite?
Well, it's not going to bite.
What do they do?
I think that they just try to eat and live and avoid being eaten by predators, because look how slow it is. If it was going to kill you...
Yeah, until you try to catch it, it's not going to be slow. I'm not going to be sleeping tonight.
Well, no, they only eat other beetles, and they're very territorial, so there's only one
It looked
per
territorial.
square mile. So once that one's gone,
You're making that up.
um,
The one complaint about Earthship though, that well, there's a lot, but the
they
like
attract bugs.
scorpions and all that
But
kinds
the good
of.
news is in Washington we don't have scorpions.
Oh, I feel like there's-
unless we bring some back with us. But This is the bedroom. Is that still recording? Is the light
Yes.
this is getting red?
It is getting red.
Okay. Click it. Okay, let's look at this. So you guys can see, you know, that crown molding look that was in the other room? It gets better. Look, you can add a 2x8, a 2x6, a 2x4, and then you have a top piece that looks like it's like another 2x10 that's just laid flat on top.
The lighting situation though is awful.
It's okay. I mean,
No, that's a little too.
But in the bus, you have to like click a little 12-volt light, like click.
Yeah, but it's but it's not exposed. It's like cover. You know, I don't know. Just maybe a little more.
It's nice. The wall, the texture in here is really nice.
Oh, should I try to get
Little
that?
pieces of glass. I have photos of it.
Okay.
The pieces of glass, and then throughout the whole thing, you have the tongue and groove ceiling. It's awesome looking. That looks great. So nice bedroom. Some more French doors, and then you have another little venting window. But I mean, these French. Somebody once again, they made all these doors, and they're awesome looking. It's great.
Oh, how do the bugs get in?
Well, they walk.
Right, but like, is there just holes everywhere?
Bathroom, nice bathroom. My only complaint is the people do this sometimes, and I think it's just lack of planning. And once you build one of these things,
Oh, the
you
light situation.
can't really move the wires. But yeah, the light switch is on the other side of this door, and if you're in the master all the time, you're not like going around or coming from the out. You're inside already. You want to go to the bathroom, and you can't get to that light switch. So maybe if it was over here.
And most of the time when I get up in the middle of the night, I am in a panic already because I don't know what's on the ground, like that beetle or the scorpion.
Yeah.
And so I'm
But
searching.
even if you just had a split switch over there, switch over here, and then you have the lights. It's good. And you don't have to step on the scorpion, right? Did
Oh, you cut me off. So.
The door that goes outside, this awesome stained glass window.
Oh, I can see myself in the mirror. Is that a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing. Yeah, there's a nice vanity here. You can see they have, just like in the kitchen, there's a drinking water tap that goes to that ceramic filter.
The water tastes awful.
The water's a little weird. The water kind of smells like someone dumped neem oil in it. It has like this really kind of... It smells like neem oil, and I don't know if that's because of the
Tastes
filter.
like it too. Anyway,
It
I
could
don't
be
think you're
from-
supposed to eat neem oil.
You're not supposed to ingest it. No, but it could be... They're not putting neem oil in it.
That's why I bought bottles of water.
Yeah, we got some water. But it could be just the way the water tastes in Taos, or it could be that there's dust on the...
It didn't taste like that at the brewery.
It
That was good water.
Yeah, that was good water. It could be because there's dust on the roof, and then it goes into the tank, and then when it's getting filtered out, there's still like a residual something that's in there. Or it could be the tank smell, or it could be the pipes, or who knows. But the water smells a little bit like neem oil, and it tastes a little bit weird. But I like this whole step-up shower
Oh.
thing. The nice stone. Awesome shower.
The water doesn't really drain that well.
Well, I'd probably put a little ledge on here or something like that. But that's why we're here, because we want to see how other people build Earthships. And
Bryce, I think you
Good
are
ideas.
really smart and you know how to do that stuff.
Well, thanks. Show them your favorite tile. Look at this tile up here above this light. Awesome little tile job. Somebody put some time in that. And
Oh, this window here too is phenomenal. I really like this.
phenomena.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Yep, and then you have the other door that goes out into the green space. There's just another wood countertop in here. The toilet, obviously new toilet. This is the only.
Oh, you know what I
the only
did really
bathroom in this house.
appreciate is all of the amenities, like the soap and the shampoo and the lotion that they give you, is all Aveda. Aveda hair products. So I was pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, we can only confirm it through our noses.
No, there's stuff in the... Look, open that cabinet, look in the
Down
top.
below or up above? On top.
Open the cabinet, look up there. Aveda.
Aveda,
Yeah.
yeah. There's Aveda.
So that was pretty nice.
And are they from Portland or where's Aveda?
I don't know.
Uh,
I'm sure it's worldwide by now.
yeah, but where's it made? Minneapolis.
And you're at Portland.
Well, you know what?
We should show the folks the cool thing I did in your hair.
Oh,
The wrap,
Did you
because
see
I
the
was
wrap?
like really feeling like I wanted to do
Can you see
something.
all my dandruff from all the dry air here?
Oh, that's a little too close. But the wrap is cool.
The wrap is nice. So that's the bathroom. It's great, but you can see here. Show this. I really like the idea of this. The framing, it's all exposed. I believe that there's probably a smaller PT board in here. Green board, whatever, is going to be in there. And then there's the framing member that creates the jamb, and then they just... That's it. We're not like putting a cheap chintzy door jamb into something and trying to hold it with you. This is solid. And then this is all you have. Just a piece of trim board. And your door's done. And then out here there's even a little lip that goes past the wall. Because this has got to be like a 2x8. So you have a little lip here, and then in here it's flush. There's no more bugs, and I'll let you know if there are. I saw that one on the bed. Okay. You want to ramp that thing down, and then we'll go out in the greenhouse?
How do I ramp it down?
It's pretty much a mirror of the other side. There's some AC plugs in there, but the two doors that kind of creates that climate barrier. That's nice. You can put your shoes out there, whatever. That way you get scorpions in your shoes.
Sandals for me all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hear that? That's how hot it is. My feet are sweating.
So here,
Oh, I didn't even know this was
bring the
here.
camera over here. From those water lines, the hot water.
You're kind of blurry though. Is that okay?
Yeah, I should be it. No, I'm good.
Okay.
So the hot water comes in here. It looks like we have a holding tank, and there's a solar hot water heater on the roof, and we could try to trace these lines around, which it looks like this. I looked at it before. Let me see. It looks like this is the cold water that comes in right up through here, and it comes over here, and it even says cold on the storage tank, and it goes down into the storage tank, and then it says from boiler supply and boiler return down below. So I believe that this is what's feeding back in from the solar hot water heater upstairs or on the roof. And so this will be the feed then that would go up to the ceiling. And I think this might be a little pump here. And you can see there's a pressure gauge on here, and it even says 130 degrees. So that shoots the water up to the roof. There's another pressure tank. And then it returns back down over here. I don't know what this thing says, roof return, but that feeds right back into the same... you'll have to look at a schematic or something. But that water just circulates inside this tank, and then when you want hot water, it shoots up into the instant hot water heater, and if it's already hot enough, you don't even use any fuel, and then right back down and into your hot water lines. So that's definitely awesome. You can see all the blow-offs all kind of go into one magical spot you can't see back there. But this is something I definitely want to do for the bus, is put a solar hot water heater on the bus, because we already have an instant hot water heater, and we would probably save quite a bit of propane, even in the winter.
And it's the hot way to heat water.
That's the hot way to heat water, apparently.
That's what the sign says on there.
And then in this door, there's like, it's very minimal, it's very clean. They put some plywood in here, kind of hide everything, but the AC breaker, there's an inverter switch control, which pretty much looks like it says power saver, power off. The meter, and then we have the DC box. This is a router, and I have no idea what this is. Digital time switch? I don't know. Someone can look that up. It says GW REC IRC. We'll look that up and see what that is. But look at all this. Psh, just get out your miter saw and start hacking away. I mean, this is great. It looks awesome.
I like that door.
Yeah, the door's awesome. It's great. Simple hinges.
What?
Simple hinges.
Oh, I thought you said.
Yeah, I didn't say that at all. And
Oh, you didn't ever talk about like the ventilation stuff, or did you?
I did a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but you know, the idea is this heats up, and then you have those roof vents that are drawing the hot air out via convection.
It doesn't feel like it's drying it out.
Well, it's not very hot here either.
Sitting in here.
And then you have these that open up this direction.
How hot do you think it is in here?
In here right now?
Like 80?
It's probably 82 inside like the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say 90.
Could be 83.
Yeah.
So then, you know, as that air's getting pulled out, it's going to pull that air. Least resistance is coming through those cooling tubes.
Which definitely need more.
I think that, like I said, a ceiling fan, it would work wonders. A ceiling fan would work wonders. What are those things called that the rope goes in?
Cleat.
Cleat. Good thinking, Val.
I grew up on a sailboat.
Oh, do you want to? Do we want to open and close one of those maybe on film? Yeah, Val grew up on a sailboat, so she's like she's the cleat master.
Yeah, when this lady came up here and started pulling ropes, I'm like, hey! That's about all I know.
But it looks pretty simple. I mean, I saw the one over there, and
I should come so you can see the cleats.
They just threw a little bit of gravel in there. Let's close this door up. They just threw a little bit of gravel, but it's a pretty simple idea. And just pull down to.
Ooh, breeze.
Huh?
Felt the breeze.
Oh, don't worry, the breeze will go away when we close that up. So it's just, you know, the counterbalance on top, and I don't really want to close them. But
Well, we were trying to figure it out because everybody who like lives in this community,
yeah,
they had all theirs like half closed, half, whatever.
and we were told just to leave them open all the time, but you drive around and
It seems like the people who live in the
People who
greater
live
world
here,
community probably
I think
know.
they close them at night. Might build up a little more warmth in here, and then when they go to pop it up, it might get that.
Sucks it hard. I don't know if I would do lights into the walls.
The sconce light?
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. What if you just did like plugins and just plug-in
I
lights?
think you would like these.
If they were more artsy or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could make some nice blown glass ones or something to go on the wall.
Yeah, I just want something cool. Those are just plain Jane.
So that's it though. This is like the single bedroom global model, and I think it's a good foundation, but we're definitely gonna research what's best for our climate until it changes.
To what changes?
Until our climate changes in Washington.
Oh,
soon.
then we'll be moving.
It'll be like the tropics
I'm
in
out.
50 years.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Sorry,
All the
family.
bugs are coming in.
Uh-uh.
So yeah, this is it. I'm very impressed with the building. I think it's great. I think, like I said, the thing I was most impressed with is how it's finished off and how there's framing exposed. Because there's no reason to cover that up with trim or stupid sheetrock or stuff like that. It's great. Great house.
Great.
Are we done?
I don't know how to shut it off.
We can wave goodbye. See everyone later. Hope you enjoyed the Earthship tour.
Sorry if the video was sketchy.
I'm gonna go take a shower and try to get rid of the dandruff that's in my hair from being here.
I want to take a nap.
I've really had like a sore throat. I've had a sore throat for 4 days.
Yeah, I think we've all been kind of sick. I'm not sure why, but my gut has been giving me lots
We
of
haven't
problems.
been eating enough cucumbers.
I've been eating a lot of cucumbers. I really think I shouldn't have just drank that spring water.
But we're here now.
Sweating it out.
We're
Sweating
motivated.
it out.
She's sweating it out. We're motivated to get the bus done.
I'm fine with the bus the way it is.
Buy some property. Start building our own Earthship. Travel around.
Oh, to a lot of places.
Maybe we'll travel across the street and say another Earthship.
No, they don't seem to.
Done.